The BoboVR M3 is not available. Everyone wants it, and they won't send it. The M2, however, if you have one from the Quest 2, will it work on the Quest 3? Let's find out.
Little by little you take control. It's a little uncivil how your game's in motion. And I don't even notice that I'm playing your game. Till you leave me alone and thinking I'm the one to blame.
Now, I'm coming from a place where I never used the BoboVR headset. I asked for it, no one would send it to me, and I was dirt poor. So I was always using the Vive Deluxe audio strap on the Quest 2. I never had this, I've never tried it until right now. And I don't mean right now, like I've used it for the last couple days. I've really put some work into it, and here's what I have to tell you. This thing, super comfortable. Like it really is the most comfortable headset I've worn. It makes it so comfortable. It's all on your forehead, more so much more so than the Quest Pro. It's a really good feel, but I don't know what it was like on the Quest 2. This is the M2. This was designed for the Quest 2, and using these 3D printed brackets here from Etsy, you can attach it after the fact to the Quest 3. And that's what I did. Now, I said it was super comfortable. It's super comfortable. But there are some drawbacks, there are some problems, and ultimately, I'm not sure I can keep it. But if you're only in it for the comfort, then you can shut this down right now. Don't stop this video, please. I have so much more to say. But it's comfortable. It's the most comfortable headset I've ever worn. It's amazing. All that said, there are some issues, and I'm not sure the M3 Pro is going to fix it. There was recently a video dropped by JayBratt, who commented on the BoboVR M3 Pro, and he shared the exact same issues I'm having now. The exact same issues, and this is the older model. So I kind of think my issues here that I'm going to lay out are completely applicable to the new head strap that nobody can get. So let's go over this. What are we looking at? So what you have here, you have a head strap that kind of sits on your forehead. It really alleviates it so that this is no longer pressed against your face. It's hovering in front of your face, very similar to the Quest Pro. The difference is that the Quest Pro had this sensation where it was always focused on your head, right in the center, and you could add these head straps and different mechanisms to kind of alleviate some of that pressure. But this, oh my God, this really, like, I'm sorry, like, what's it been, like 3 years, and I'm just now trying this? What's wrong with me? I don't know. But all that said, however well this worked on the Quest 2, there are issues with the Quest 3. The Quest 3 is so much smaller than the Quest 2 that the way this is built, if you look at this, they've moved the power jack and the headphone jack to the arms here. And that means that while I wish I could move this whole thing forward so to bring the lenses closer to my face, I can't because this prevents it. I can't go forward anymore. I could resolve this by like, okay, here's how it went in my head, okay? Because I'm not a scientist or anything. Here's what I was thinking. I was thinking I'd like take a metal chopstick and I'd heat it up really hot, and then I'd hold it against this and I'd burn a hole into it and make like a little slot so I can move it forward, and it wouldn't interfere with the charging cable. Like, that's where this is like that guy from Breaking Bad, like digging a hole in his front yard. Like, this is where I'm at right now, trying to make it work because it's so comfortable, and yet it's limited. It's so limited. It's so comfortable, and I can't get it forward. I need it forward another half an inch. A half an inch. The issue is that it's there. I have a decent field of view. It's comfortable. It's the weight's off my face. It's beautiful. But by tightening the back here, this knob right here, it only brings the back to this halo strap, and so it tightens on my forehead, but it doesn't tighten against my face. It doesn't bring the lenses any closer. And so as a result, it's not going to fall off necessarily, but if I wiggle my head, It's bumping against my nose. When it's on my head, it's so comfortable. Oh my gosh, it's so comfortable. BoboVR, will you please send me a modified M3 Pro that fits properly? Because JayBratt was saying that he had this same issue with the new model, that it just wasn't quite close enough. I need to be able to tighten it and pull it forward and have it press against my face for that comfort so that it's not slipping around. It's kind of a problem, and it's a bummer because this is so comfortable. When you buy this, and this again is the M2 Pro, it is not the M3 Pro. This is designed for a Quest 2. You might have one at home, in which case links are in the description. This right here, this 3D printed bracket, it makes it so that Quest 2 accessories are compatible with the Quest 3. Now this bracket I've got, it snaps on perfect, but it's made for accessories that snap on, not slide on. The BoboVR slides on. As a result, I got this thing to work. It's on, and it's probably never coming off, but it's on. It's on. It's not coming off. It is so tight. It's not meant to be on here. So buy this if you want. It worked for me. It might work for you, but know that when you're searching online for an adapter, you need to look for these people who specify for snap-on accessories or for slide-on accessories, because there is a difference. This works. It's not coming off. I might just have to like sell the headset now. I'm kidding. I'll get it off. It's fine. It's fine. But it was an ordeal getting it on, and it's going to be an ordeal getting it off. So that's the issue. Comfort-wise, it's amazing. It's, honest to God, twice as comfortable as the Vive Deluxe audio strap. And that thing was comfortable. It was perfect. But I just need it closer to my face. I have to have that pressure on my face to prevent it from wiggling around, and I don't have that with this. And it's very sad. The other thing, and this is probably a deal breaker for some of you guys, as I understand it from everything I've read, the M3 Pro, the new head strap for the Quest 3, uses the same batteries as the M2 Pro. It is the B2 battery. It's the same as far as I can tell. Looking at the back of the batteries, it appears to be the same. And while it probably worked well on the Quest 2, again, I never used it, the issue I'm running into is that it doesn't have enough juice to power the Quest 3. And because the M3 Pro uses the same batteries, apparently it too doesn't have the juice to support the Quest 3. And so what you're left with is the situation where your battery's dead and you pop it on. Listen, oh, it's great. Oh, yeah. You pop it on and I've got 2 more batteries and they're charging in a dock. What I'm experiencing is I'm playing, everything's fully charged. I'm at 100%, and I'll have to, I've been checking the battery indicator from inside of the headset like every 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm just losing juice as if it's not even on there. It's very possible that it's slowing down the drain. I can play for 10 minutes and I lose about 3%. Maybe that's a little slower than usual. It doesn't quite feel like it. But the point is that with the Quest 2, I'm quite sure the point of this is you plug this up and your battery indicator from inside the headset's not supposed to go anywhere. It's supposed to drain the battery and then begin taking from the headset. And that's not happening with this. It's not outputting enough volts. The Quest 3 is too hungry and it eats through it. And apparently it's eating through the M3 as well. So while these are comfortable headsets, charging it's a problem. Now I'm going to keep this on here for now. I don't know what I want. I never know what I want. All I know is it's comfortable, but that thing where it won't stay on my face is a problem. Maybe I'll do that thing. Maybe I'll melt a notch into the side of it and just be that guy. I'll be the one YouTuber who completely screwed up his BoboVR headset to try to make it work with the Quest 3. If you want to see me do it, I'll do it live. I swear to God, I'll do it live. I'll probably take like a blowtorch to melt a notch in this BoboVR so that I can use it properly with the Quest 3. People have reported that the new Elite strap for the Quest 3 is also having issues. I have had no such issues. If I go back to the Quest 3 Elite strap, I expect it's going to be as good as it was 2 days ago, which is comfortable, a bit limited, but the battery does its job. The reason I like this more is because the Elite strap, if the headset's off and you plug it in, then you get an indicator saying, hey, the head strap is 100% and the headset is 100%, and you have this dual indicator. But once you're inside a game, it just says 80%. And what it's doing is it's taking both the headset and the head strap and combining it into a full, 200% and giving you what's left. And so you have no clear image of where you are with the headset versus the head strap. It's just pulling from an aggregate, and it's a bit unhelpful in terms of knowing exactly where you are with your headset and the battery. Whereas this guy, I mean, it's not working here, but I expect with the Quest 2, the way it was supposed to work, the way it works with a battery bank on the Quest 2 and Quest 3 when you got enough juice for it, is that you just see the headset's at 100%, and then there's an indicator saying, hey, this thing's plugged in and it's charging. And it stays at 100% as long as that battery is doing its job. And then when the battery's dead, your headset starts dropping power. But that's not happening here. If that was happening here, I would prefer that over the Elite strap solution. I'd rather just know, hey, this is charging, it's doing its job, and I find it helpful. Now, one more thing with this, in addition to it draining, and I've got 3 different batteries. I've tried all 3 of them. All of them can't hold a charge. Some of them may be slowing the drain a bit. It's kind of hard to tell. Either way, it's certainly not retaining like the full 100% within the headset. It's never doing that. It's not doing that at all. But more than that, if I'm playing, I have to press the right menu button and look at my battery indicator. I have to pull it up myself because sometimes, suddenly, it's not charging. Suddenly, I have to go like this, release, reattach, and then it begins charging. And so if I'm not checking that regularly, like I could have gone 20 minutes with no juice at all, however much that might have helped me, who knows. So that was also kind of a bummer. That was a bit annoying for me. Ultimately, it's very, very comfortable. The battery is very, very useless on the Quest 3, and it sounds like, according to JayBratt, and I kind of trust that guy, the M3 Pro is about the same thing. What do you guys think? Do you have an adapter for this? Have you tried this? What is your experience like? Let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the comments. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
Little by little, you take control.